Hey everyone, it's Melody. I am here with my wear and tear review of my Louis Vuitton 6-key ring holder. And this is a 1-year wear and tear review. So I purchased this last year for $250. I believe that's how much it is going for currently as well. Was it $250? Was it $220? It was something along those lines. Anyways, I purchased mine last year and I've been using it rather, for a full year now. And I just wanted to show you the wear and tear on it and how I feel about it now that I've had it in my life. So first of all, as you can see, I purchased mine in the monogram canvas and it has the gold hardware. Now let me just show you the exterior of the item and how it looks absolutely pristine still. And again, I have used this for 1 year straight. I've never changed out of it. I keep my keys in here. I use it all the time. In and out of bags, in and out of purses, in and out of backpacks, to work, home, out, everywhere. And as you can see, it is in beautiful condition. I do not baby this item. I use it. I am not gentle with it. It's great quality, so there's really no reason to worry with this canvas. The glazing actually looks pretty good as well. And I know that with more time, obviously some of these corners will wear and the glazing will start to come undone a little bit. But again, for a year in, I feel like this is pretty good. And here it is on this side. And as you can see, this side's a little bit bulkier because my car key fob is in there. But the actual glazing is amazing. So there's that. The actual button hardware on mine is gold and it hasn't tarnished, it hasn't faded. It's obviously very scratched, but other than that, no major issues with that. I know that this also comes with ones where they're more colored and things like that, but this is the very just normal standard monogram canvas version. I don't mind the gold. I actually like it. I think it's a nice gold hardware. All right, now when we open it up, I just want to show you what I have on here. I have a house key, a car fob, and a mailbox key. And I let the other ones, I took off the other hooks and I have them in the dust bag. Just to show you the hardware here, it is still quite gold. The key rings maybe a little less gold. I think they're actually holding up quite well as far as the color on them go. They're still pretty gold. No tarnishing that I can visibly notice offhand. Just a bit of scratching, but that's with wear. But it's pretty good so far. The button on the inside, the snap, is looking pretty good too. As you can see, mine was made in France. And the interior of mine overall looks phenomenal. There's a little indentation right there where the snap closure obviously is on the inside. But that is the interior. Now obviously mine is in the dark canvas, so you can't see dirt buildup and things like that as well as you possibly could with a lighter canvas. I know the rose ballerine ones show a lot of wear typically, but the darker ones are pretty good. Now let's see if you can see the glazing. Oh yeah, you can see the glazing pretty good there. Still black, still solid, still good. Sorry if that's going in and out of focus. I'm using my digital camera today instead of my iPhone, and I feel like the digital camera is like, nah girl, we're not gonna focus on everything you want it to. Anyway, so here's that. Now I keep my debit card and my my debit card and my driver's license in the slot pocket back here. And even with those two items in it, it closes perfectly. This is hands down the best purchase I have ever made from a luxury company. And I know that's saying a lot, but I don't know why I never purchased one sooner. I thought it was a little bit ridiculous, to be honest with you. Now that I have it in my life, I can't imagine myself not having one. This is an item that I would repurchase consistently over the years, so hopefully Louis Vuitton never discontinues it. Otherwise, I'm gonna be buying them in mass quantity so that I have one for forever, because it just fits everything that I need it to when I am on the go. This is what I take with me everywhere. I don't need a wallet. I don't need keys. Everything is right here. Now, when I first initially purchased it, my biggest worrying factor was that whether my key fob would fit in here. If my key fob did not fit in here nicely, where it would not close, where it just wouldn't work out, I don't know if I would love this item as much as I do, and that's very honest. So if I get a new car and the key fob is like crazy and it doesn't fit in here, I don't know if this is going to be for me. Having said that though, my fob fits in there perfectly. I can close it without any issue. And I mean, it doesn't really even peek through. Maybe just slightly peeks through a little bit, but not a big deal to me whatsoever. Okay. Another thing that I was a little bit worried about was the actual functional use of the keys on this, because you have to imagine now the key is here. So when you're putting your key in your door, this is all dangling about. And so I kind of thought it would put a lot of wear like on this hardware piece here, where it would start detaching, or I don't know, I just thought a lot of things because it's quite heavy, especially because I have a key fob on here. But I've never ever had issues with this at all. Putting it in my door, opening it, nothing. The construction of this is just so wonderful that it doesn't get in the way at all. Absolutely phenomenal. So if that's a concern you have, I don't think you should have it. It works out for me perfectly. I will say also that I was a little bit nervous about whether this was a frivolous purchase, I guess, but when I had keys before, just like my keys regularly, I would always be digging in my bag to try to find my keys. Are you guys like that? I like in my bag or in my backpack, usually my backpack because I'm always at work, but in my backpack, I'd always be like, where the heck are my keys? Where did they go? Why can't I find my keys? But now that they're in something that is a little bit more substantial and that you can hold in your hand, when I look for my keys, it's right here. It's so easy to find. I don't have to be like looking around for little keychains and things like that. It's just all right here, and it's just so easy to find in my bag, and I love that aspect of it as well. I love that you can put card slots in here. If this didn't have a card slot holder, I also think that I would not value it as much, but the fact that I can put my debit card, my driver's license, and put it right in here and that it's ready and to go, I love it. I've actually put 3 cards in there before when sometimes I need to take a credit card or a certain gift card that I just want to use and, you know, get rid of, obviously. I'll put a 3rd card in there, but I do try to tend to leave it just at the 2 cards so that it doesn't stretch out the slot too much, and then the cards have them fall out and such. My cards have never, ever fallen out of here. They're nice and snug in that little slot back here. Obviously, you can understand the hesitancy. If you put too many things back there, it's going to loosen it up, and then the cards have a chance of falling out. But that's never happened to me. I only keep 2 cards back there typically, and it's been perfect. So that is the wear and tear of my 6-key ring holder from Louis Vuitton after 1 year. Now this item also comes in the other canvases, so Damier Ebene, Azur. I believe it comes in Azur. I believe it does, because I think I've seen people purchase the Azur with the rose ballerine interior. And then also those have a different hardware piece here, usually that it's also a rose ballerine as well, or whatever color have you. It also comes in the different leathers. I know that there's an Empreinte version. I believe there's a Vernis version. Is there? I can't remember, but I do believe that there's other leathers of this as well. And also it does come in a 4-key, but I can't remember if the 4-key is being discontinued now or just very low stock all around. I can't remember that, but depending on your needs, I would definitely look into both of them. I actually did think about the 4-key originally because I don't have a lot of keys, so I kind of thought, oh, maybe it'll be fine. But with the 4-key, I was nervous about, again, my fob fitting in there nicely. Obviously, when it's a 6, it's just wider and it has more space to give for everything that's there. So I'm glad I did go with the 6-key. I know other fashion houses also make something similar. I know Chanel has one. I believe Coach has one. I think Fendi might have one. I don't know who else has one. Let me know down below if you have one from a different fashion house that I didn't mention. I like looking at them now. Honestly, I just like seeing who else has one and how durable they are and how well they work. And if there's another special feature, you know, that one house has that just Louis Vuitton doesn't. To be honest with you, if there was like a little slot back here, or I don't even know how they would do it because maybe cause difficulty with the structure of the key holder. But if they had like a slot back here where we can put more cards, that kind of might be nice too. So I wonder if there's another brand that does something similar to that. I think that'd be neat to have. I highly recommend these, and as you can see, the one that I purchased from Louis Vuitton in the monogram canvas is holding up remarkably well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys want to see more from me, check out the links in the description box below. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below as well. If you guys actually own one of these and love it, let me know as well. I would love to know that. Give this video a thumbs up if you like Louis Vuitton. If you guys want to see more from me, you can also hit subscribe. You guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful January 2020. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!